5, 4. I feel like Gibby. 3. No.
It's Ned. Or what's his fucking name? His name is Freddy.
Freddy. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, he doesn't say 1. That's the whole thing.
Damn it.
He doesn't say 1.
4, 3, 2. Welcome back to Nerd Hour, episode 5, Unity.
I don't know why we've started that and then kept going. I don't know what race war we're trying to make peace of.
I think it's a good bit.
Unity.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, sorry. It's not early. It is 1:30. We're recording today on a beautiful, gloomy Sunday, LA. Sunday. Oh,
it's kind of sun.
Yeah, the sun's coming out. Welcome to episode 5 of Nerd Hour. Today, we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. We saw it Thursday night, opening preview night. It was killer. We're going to go how we like it.
I thought you were going to say we're going to go balls deep.
That too.
We're going, what?
Balls deep in our review.
I thought you were going to say, I'm not saying that you should have said it. I was just saying,
well, I said it. Yeah. We're going to get into spoiler talk, and setup looks kind of crazy. I walked in today into the studio. Idriys has this posted up.
I've been working. I'm Bob the Builder over here.
I love it. I love the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we just have, I really want to dive deep into Spider-Verse today. So we just have a little slow week on news. But I guess we'll have to get out of the way. The Rock is coming back for Fast X.
Man.
I mean, for Fast and Furious in general, he was in, spoiler alert, maybe, might have appeared in Fast and Furious, but he is gonna come back. Very stoked. It's a vibe.
Okay.
The Rock.
You don't have to, I'm just gonna put it in. I'm fucking trying to pull this shit out. Go ahead.
We need a producer. We need a producer.
No, it's all good right here. We're gonna pull the Rock up right now. Look, he's about to be right here. Look at this guy.
Did he just fly? What the? Once again,
that's crazy. I don't know his character in Fast and Furious and
Hobbs.
What does he do? Is he an FBI agent?
I think he's like a cop. Like he's like a very skilled, cool cop.
There's no reason why the Rock should be that big. And for some reason, he looks bigger here. I don't know if it's a mustache or what, but yeah, but yeah, he did. We talked about that last time. He did have the post-credit scene.
There was, okay, so spoiler alert, there's a post-credit scene.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it's been out for a few weeks now. You're watching the pod. I gave you a spoiler alert, but Vin Diesel and The Rock made up. The Rock this week made this whole post being like, me and Vin Diesel made up, and we are going to see Hobbs again in a solo movie that's not a sequel to Hobbs and Shaw, that's going to lead into Fast X Part 2.
Are you Team Vin or Team Rock?
Honestly, Team Rock.
Did Vin Diesel fuck up?
Yes, because their whole beef started because The Rock thinks Vin is a diva on set.
Diesel diva?
Yes.
Diesel diva?
Diesel the diva. He's a big diva on set, and then like the whole guilt tripping thing about how like as Vin was gathering his cast of Avenger Fast and Furious member to come back for Fast X, he made this whole post was just like, Dwayne, you gotta come back. It's the finale. This is what Paul would have wanted. Which is kind of nuts, bro. Like guilt tripping someone like that, being like, this is what Paul, the man who died.
And you saying it like as Groot? That's crazy. That's double emotion. Is what Paul... I sound like your father doing that voice.
My voice is shot, so I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, I can't do Vin Diesel.
But yeah, that's where the whole beef started. Is I mean that happened like recently before they were filming. So, but hey, once again, Black Adam flopped. Rock needs to be in another franchise.
He was unemployed, you know. He was about to hit the welfare line.
Exactly.
After Black Adam, and until this What else did he have lined up after Black Adam? That was supposed to be
Moana.
Oh, Moana. He is doing Moana.
A live action Moana
And he ain't even, the girl that played Moana ain't even in it.
is not gonna be her live
But
action.
he's playing the guy that don't even look like him.
Exactly.
Man, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with The Rock. Like, I fuck with his hustle and I fuck with you know, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But god damn, bro, sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about The Rock.
I hear he's really nice though. Here's really nice. Yeah, here's super nice. Yeah, he's like really like a genuine nice guy, but
I mean, but he has that charisma. I don't know how he is behind doors. He could be a fucking nerd like us.
True, probably. I mean, he was really geeking out over Black Adam. Did you ever see Black Adam?
Hell no.
Yeah, it was all right.
But you think I'm just gonna see it just because I have black in it?
No,
I just stand for everything black? Just because he's black? The nigga ain't even black.
it's not even that. It was just.
Is he? Hold up.
I think he is black and Samoan.
Is The Rock black? He's half. I take my statement back. He is really Black Adam. Black Adam is true to his name. I had no idea.
Yeah, I was pretty sure he's black.
I thought he was just Hawaiian. Can he say nigga though?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I saying it? To see? Jar.
I've never heard him say that word, but yeah, he's allowed.
Technically,
yes. You want to pull up the next little piece of news?
Shit. We got these two motherfuckers. Look at them.
Look at them. Look at those baby faces. So these two, Mason Thames and Nico Parker, have been recently officially casted in the How to Train Your Dragon live action movie as Hiccup and Astrid.
She was good in Last of Us.
Yes. So she was in Last of Us, and I was like, this kid looks super familiar. He was in The Black Phone. He was in The Black Phone with, what's his face? That actor.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch The Black Phone.
You didn't watch The Black Phone? The Black Phone was very good.
Is that a Blumhouse movie?
It is a Blumhouse movie.
Blumhouse?
It is Ethan Hawke.
Subtly correct me on that, you fucking dick.
Because everyone says Blumhouse, but his name is Jason Blum, so it's technically Blumhouse.
Okay, I'm
sorry about
that. Bloom.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I mean, you know, her parents are like black actor legends.
Yes, I just saw that as well.
Her parents are Boris Cujo and Nicole Ari Parker.
Yes.
I think her dad is Boris Cujo. Nicole Ari Parker only been with Boris Cujo as far as I know.
That's for sure his. No, wait. Parents. Sandy Noon and Oi Parker?
Wait. That's. Oh, shit. I got the complete wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry. Her parents. I got the complete wrong parents.
Fake news. This is her mom.
Blondie, or how do you pronounce her name?
Something.
I'm gonna pull her up.
O.I. Parker is a white. Oh, she's mixed racial.
Let's see. Dwan B. Newton. This is her mom. Her mom fine as hell.
Hey.
Her mom is fine.
If you fuck with the young bulls.
If you fuck with the young bulls, come holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I know about you. But she's from what is it, the UK?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's let's see. She born in London, United Kingdom. I thought her parents were Boris Cujo.
No.
I'm completely wrong on that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, shout out her. Shout out nepotism.
That's fucked.
Everybody.
You just called her Nepo baby.
No, people call me a Nepo baby.
Oh, I forgot.
That's right. People will call. I get that every day.
Yeah.
It's like people try to stab me a little bit with it. Like, and I'm like, don't hate me because who I was born to.
Yeah.
And I'm like the low tier Nepo baby. I'm the Nepo baby where you don't even know. If I told you my last name, you ain't gonna know who I am.
True. You wanna pull up the pictures of the children again?
Yeah. Let's go back to the kids.
For the kids. So, how do you feel about How to Train Your Dragon? Have you seen the movies?
Yes, the first one.
Yeah, I've seen the first two, and they're like kind of classics, dude. They're very good.
Yeah,
They're very good.
DreamWorks has been. I think that's really that and Kung Fu Panda been carrying DreamWorks.
I mean, Shrek.
I'm talking about recently. Shrek was like,
Kung Fu Panda's pretty old now too.
yeah, Kung Fu Panda coming out 4th one, 5th,
Something like that. Oh yeah, they are making a new Kung Fu Panda.
yeah, and then so yeah, I mean
That's debatable. I feel like DreamWorks has like kind of fell off a little bit. How to Train Your Dragon is pretty old now.
that was what, like 2012.
Something like, I know like the newest one maybe came out in like 2017 or something. But even then, that's like 5 years ago now. How to Train Your Dragon, the first one came out 2010, 2014, and then
Wow.
2019. That's nuts. So yeah, actually the newest one is kind of
So I wonder if it's because is it DreamWorks and Paramount? Is that what it is?
it looks like it's just DreamWorks.
So I'm like, is DreamWorks producing the live action one too?
That's a good question. Maybe, probably. Oh yeah. So would it be like on Paramount Plus type of thing?
Yeah, I think it's Paramount
Mm.
that also How to Train Your Dragon live action or just in general. Is it partner with Paramount? Wikipedia, DreamWorks, production company, Paramount. Distributed by Paramount. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Paramount production.
That's valid. Yeah. I mean, CGI's gotten way better, so them riding on dragons.
I need real dragons. Stop with this CGI shit. Go hatch some eggs.
Yeah.
Go hatch some eggs. Game of Thrones.
They're counting like Game of
Game
Thrones.
of Thrones did it. They had real dragons, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not lying to me.
Yeah, they did.
They had real dragons. I need y'all to get on Game of Thrones level. Where did they put those dragons after they're done filming?
In a bunker somewhere, ready to
Fight against Russia. We got nukes and dragons.
Yeah.
Man, what a world.
In a bunker somewhere. But yeah, live action. That's Hiccup. That's Astrid. I'm pretty stoked. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, screw these people, but they were giving hella flack that she was casted as Astrid because
she's black.
yeah, like I just
But isn't she also half white?
that yes, but people were obviously throwing up their fists, and I'm just like, bro, is it ever that serious? Is it ever that deep? Like,
There's some cases where I do question the intention behind race swapping when it's like this is one of those cases where it's like it wasn't quite necessary, but I'm not mad at it, of course. I'm fucking but I'm like, I wonder why they did, but I guess the character, her being white, doesn't have to do with anything. And also the cast in the movie are pretty all white. So I think they probably just wanted to throw something in and she mixed.
yes,
They just wanted a little sprinkle.
yeah, I 100% agree. I'm just gonna also add it, just like at the end of the day, if like her audition was sick and she fit the role, cast her. Like if they saw something in her, then that's just it is what it is.
We know she know how to cry, at least.
That is true.
If you watch The Last of Us.
I totally forgot. I was like, who did she play? I was like, was she wasn't Ellie's love interest. That's what's her name from Euphoria. But then I was like, oh, she's Paige.
Oh, Storm. If it was Storm,
yeah,
people would be hella upset.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing about Storm Reed is that she's full black, but she keeps getting casted as mixed race people.
how interesting. Really.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to what's her name again?
Nico Parker,
Nico Parker. Shout out to her and
Mason Thames.
Thames.
All
right, Thames. All right, and Jason? Mason Thames.
Yeah.
Shout out them.
Pretty stoked.
Who they gonna get for the fat kid?
Me.
Oh, Dennis Mode about to be trash.
That's messed up. Random thing. I was out last night at a comedy show, and you won't believe who I saw.
Jonah Hill.
No, close, maybe.
Really?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Give me. Is he white?
No,
He's black.
No. He's a person of color.
He's Indian.
Yes.
He's Indian.
Yes.
He was in a movie.
Yes.
He was in a movie we just watched.
Not really, but he was in a movie that we just like that genre.
The motherfucker from Eternals?
Think lower tier.
Lower tier? Damn.
No, not Kumail, not Kumail, no.
Lower tier, but Marvel.
Yes, he was in a...
Oh, Community? Abed?
No.
Damn.
Think about the movie we're reviewing today.
Right? But who else was Indian in that movie? Well, I'm saying aside from the Indian Spider-Man.
No. So, Spider-Man.
Right? Indian?
And he's a character in the Spider-Man movies.
That's Indian?
Yeah.
Okay, now you confused.
He is.
He's Indian?
Yeah.
But he wasn't in Across.
No.
He's in the other Spider-Man movies.
Tom's.
Oh, wait. The bully.
Yeah, Tony Rodini. Yeah, saw him last night.
He came out on stage?
No, he was just he did perform at one of these nights before, but I think he's like friends with like a lot of like other mutuals and stuff.
He's a comedian?
I guess, yeah. Yeah, he was smoking a cig. I know it's a lot of controversy because Jenna Ortega was smoking a cig.
Her mom got on her ass.
Really?
Her mom, man, hold up. It was I'm gonna pull it up. Her mom was like posting Instagram stories, like calling out cancer statistics.
That's crazy.
Let me see. Look, here goes. Okay. It was like, yeah, she was like posting cigarette statistics. This was all on her story. Like, just blasting her daughter not for no reason, but I guess a mother's gonna be a mother.
That's crazy.
That's embarrassing. What else she do? She did no matter how you are and how big you get, you surround yourself with people that will tell you the truth. And what other thing? It was are you for real doing this?
Look at that.
Are you okay, you just said fuck Jenna Ortega's mom, right?
Yes, I did.
Well. Oh, here. This is our next topic.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's just round up how Spiderverse is in its bag.
Oh, I know you about to say it's bad. I was
No.
That's what happened in a few days. I'm just thinking about it.
Excuse me. Spider-Verse is in its bag. 120.5 million domestic. It's grossed 208 million worldwide. A+ cinema score. 95% of Rotten Tomato. 4th highest reviewed movie on Letterboxd. And highest rated superhero film on IMDb. Biggest opening day of 2023. Doing numbers across the Spider-Verse.
That turns me on. That turns me on.
He's starting it.
I told y'all if Miles didn't hit a Billy, I'm rioting. But this, I don't know if he's gonna hit a Billy, but this sure does give me high. I didn't say high.
It is just under Super Mario Brothers movie for the biggest opening of the year.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
I mean, I just saw Super Mario Brothers movie hit like 1.3 billion. It's probably going to be out Frozen. It's like number 2 highest animated film like of all time now.
But it doesn't have a song though. So
a song?
Yeah, Frozen.
It does have a song.
What song?
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about Spider-Man, but Mario. It does have Peaches.
That's a song.
That is
a well-written, beautiful song.
Shout out Jack Black.
Shout out Jack Black. But no, I mean, first one had a song, Sunflower, that like...
Yeah, people didn't really like the soundtrack for this one.
I'm going to throw it out. That's racist.
No, it was black people. They were like, this shit mid.
I thought the soundtrack was very good.
Nah, I mean, I didn't listen to it, but
I mean, in the sense during the movie, I was one of the songs I was vibing. Idriys could attest. I was like,
yeah,
hell yeah, Idriys. I was like, good.
I like the Coi Leray song. And
Yeah, I do like it too.
The James Blake song.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened. I know Don Toliver was in there somewhere, and I was like, oh, okay, Don.
Yeah.
You know, but those two I really fuck with, and then I have to listen to the other, but they were saying there's like, there's a curse that movie soundtracks are just not good. But I think people were expecting something, with all these rappers. But I'm like, it's a kids movie. They can't talk about Percocets and all that in the album.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we know what we want from a Metro Boomin album, but it's a kids movie.
Yeah.
Future gotta just rap about, I want to be a superhero. Like, that's all he can say.
Yeah.
No,
I thought Metro did his thing on this.
No, it's good for what it is. It's just not something probably, motherfuckers gonna want to blast in the whip, obviously, unless they 12 and they goddamn Mattel Auto. That's too old to even be driving those batteries.
Yeah.
But I love those battery cars. I get into it as a grown man right now.
Yeah. I mean, since we're already on it, yeah, Spiderverse, if you guys watched our out of the theater reaction, we loved it, obviously. No spoilers right now. I mean, just the animation was insane. Shamik?
Yeah.
Shamik killed it.
You been seeing the press runs?
A bit.
They say he the only Spider-Man, like the cast of Spider-Man, that does not have any chemistry with their counterpart.
What do you mean?
Like him and Haley. He's been trying to throw shoot his shot through this press run repeatedly.
Really?
He is not fucking with this.
Really?
Like he repeatedly it would be like, oh, how is it recording in the booth? And he'd be like, oh, it's easy to flirt as Miles with Gwen when I'm looking at Haley, and she's just like, no way. And he's like, yeah, but he says that repeatedly. I think she has a boyfriend or something.
Yeah, she's dating. It's rumored that she's dating. Oh, my friend Jenna's gonna be so mad at me. Josh Allen. Josh Allen from the football team, Buffalo Bills.
I don't watch football.
Josh Allen from the Bills, dude. Yeah, quarterback, legend.
I fuck with Shamik, but stand up, stand up. What the fuck are you doing? You know that girl don't want your ass. You know she don't. Stop making it weird for her. Y'all ain't Tom and Zendaya. Y'all ain't Toby and it wasn't Gwyneth. It was you ain't Toby and that girl.
Andrew or Emma. Yeah.
Y'all ain't spend days on set together. Y'all are in a booth.
Yeah.
Y'all in a cold booth with an engineer on the other side of the glass. Look, let it go.
The wrist not the same.
You fucking up right now.
Yeah.
You ain't looking good. You ain't putting up numbers on the board. Hang it up. Hang it up.
You have to go in on Shamik like that.
Look, I fuck with Shamik. I've been fucking with Shamik since Dope.
Yes.
Like Dope. Since motherfucker was in the Incredible Crew on Cartoon Network.
True.
Nick Cannon had a sketch show for no reason.
Yeah.
That shit was horrible. Adventure Time guy was also in that. The guy who played Finn.
Really?
You don't remember?
No.
It was Shamik, a guy named the guy who played Finn on Adventure Time, and then some other people. What else was Shamik in? I like the Wu-Tang series. He does his thing as Raekwon.
He was Raekwon?
He was Raekwon in the Wu-Tang series. Miles, you on a good run right now. Stop while you ahead.
Yeah.
You embarrassing yourself for the stone button.
All right, now say some good things about Shamik. What were your thoughts on the movie?
I just said a bunch of good things about Shamik. I just said stop kissing, just stop, take your head out her ass. That's all I'm saying. Stop it. At least in public. Don't do it on camera. Do it off camera. Shoot your shot somewhere else, because she embarrassing you. No, if you shoot your shot with a girl and she goes,
I kind of understand his thinking. Like he was like, "Oh, if I'm gonna do this on camera, she has to give me a chirp back."
Well, not.
That's
I'm
so
like,
bad.
if this is a PR move, at least.
Yeah.
I'm like, have her in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you try to do just like, oh, you know, some cast stuff, but just to have the fun, tell her, and maybe she'll be reciprocated. Maybe she might reciprocate it. You know, because right now it's the dead man walking. Dead man walking. You ain't getting shit. You making her uncomfortable. But I fuck with Shameik. So he did his thing, and he wants to play live action Miles Morales. I'm like, slow down. They already calling me. They already calling me. Kevin already blowing up my phone for this.
Do you think Shameik could play a good? Okay.
Oh no, I don't want to say. I didn't let you finish your question.
Yeah.
I think he could play a Miles Morales. I think he could be good.
Okay.
But I just think he's too old at this point.
That's valid. Damn, you were like, no. You were like, no.
No, I think he can do good. Shameik's a good actor. It's just, I just think he's older.
You saw like an interview who's like, I'm going to put my entire being in this role. I'm going to slim down. I'm going to do everything I can.
He said that?
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to slim down. I'm going to put my entire being into this role.
How old is Shameik? Let's see.
He does not look like Miles.
He's 28.
It's fine.
I mean, he's definitely lost because, you know, if you look at him, he kind of has like a baby face underneath all the beard and stuff. I just feel like as he's gotten older, it's kind of diminished. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I would like to see me more though.
Yeah, like watching the movie and like with Idriys, I was just like looking. I was just like, oh yeah, like not because he's my best friend. I was like, no, he could totally kill this role, 100%. But there's like one of the things we talked about. Miles Morales is a biracial. He's half.
I don't want to hear it.
He's half Latino, African American. The representation does matter in this instance. We have to see what happens, Idriys. If Sony casts Miles, I think he's in the clear. If it's Marvel, we may have a problem.
I got to do an ancestry. I don't know my lineage.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know where I'm from.
That's true.
It's TBA right now, or TBD.
Yes.
To be determined.
Yes.
But I like Suavemente.
Oh God. Valid. What else can we talk about the amazing things in this movie? The animation. I thought the soundtrack was good. I thought everyone killed it. Anything else to say?
That's non-spoiler?
Yeah, non-spoiler.
Yeah, I just think, beautiful film, beautiful cinema. I walked out. I said in the first reaction, I said, I would love to see what Martin Scorsese has to say about this one right here.
True.
He's been doing a lot of talk about, what is it, Sleepers of the Sun, Sleepers of the Flower Sun,
something on the Flower Moon.
Doing a lot of yapping.
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese, but I ain't seen a lot of action.
Yeah.
This is action. They put in their money where their mouth is.
Yeah.
You gonna let them watch you at the Oscars? What does that tell you, Martin? Step your game up. Martin, I'm calling out Martin. I'm calling out Wes. What's his name? Wes Anderson?
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. You gonna let Miles here watch? You gonna let Shameik Moore watch y'all at the Oscars?
Yo, on record, this is gonna win Best Animated Film.
Of course it is.
Yeah, on record, this is definitely gonna win
Best Feature if they let it.
That would be crazy if it. Yeah,
Nah, they gonna give that to Killers of the Flower Moon.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Yeah, but this is gonna win Best Animated Feature for sure, without a doubt.
Is that new Wes Anderson movie coming out this year too?
Yeah.
damn, the next Oscar gonna be good.
It is gonna be crazy.
Shit, I mean, Everything Everywhere All at Once might win again.
Yeah.
So good, just run it twice. Yeah, I mean, great movie. I really don't have any non-spoiler other comments.
All right. So we're about halfway through. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. Get the hell out of here. Stop listening. It's spoilers.
If you haven't seen the movie yet, yes, it is time to go.
We giving you a warning.
Yeah.
Do it. Turn it off.
But once you see it, circle back, finish the rest of the episode, because we're going to talk about some shit right now.
Get into it, my boy.
All right. What should we talk about first?
Go, do it linearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the opening scene, right? The opening scene where it focused on Gwen more. Fun fact, Jack Quaid came out and said that he voiced Gwen's Peter Parker, and that was sick. I love
Nepotism, baby. Shout out us. Because I'm just like, oh.
I do love me some Jack Quaid, from The Boys. Like, he killed it. It was a very small role, but he killed it. Just the beginning animation, I loved Gwen's world. Gwen's universe, like the pastel color painting vibe of it all. The fact that, very faithful to the comics, that she was in her band, the Mary Janes. Love that. That was super sick.
I'm very surprised that they don't have a seizure warning.
True. There were a lot of glitchiness.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Because even off the cold open, I was kind of like, there's a lot of visual stuff going on.
Yeah.
But go ahead. That's just...
I mean, in reality, I do have maybe a gripe, which is crazy to say, and we haven't talked about this, but I thought about it. Like, it was kind of a slow opening.
Yeah.
I was just like, all right, like, I mean, it was awesome, right? When she was fighting I looked at the animation of the vulture, that Shakespearean vulture. Yeah. I was like, dude, that's awesome. But like, I was like, all right, where's Miles? Right?
It was a lot of exposition.
Yeah.
Very long cold open, and then we have to go through Miles' setup.
Yeah, and then not even to knack the family thing, but I mean, like, yeah, I was just like, all right, this is beautiful, like, right, relationship with his parents, but I want to see Spider-Man.
I will say, the whole movie is pretty much that whole running away scene. Damn near. Like, that's the peak of the movie.
Like, running away from
all the Spider-Man.
Oh, true. Like, yeah.
When you think about the movie, from afar, that's the movie.
Yes.
Because it's Gwen, Miles' setup, and then him going into the other, the Indian Spider-Man, but then they go to the headquarters, and it's a whole chase.
Yeah.
Then it's him going back home to the other, the whole movie is him doing the runaways.
Dude, like, I mean, talking about like that and breaking it down, and a lot of people's like, not even criticism, but they're like, you could tell this is half a movie. Yeah. So this is a movie, right? Like, what we saw literally was like this, and this is the movie, the beginning, and like it peaked, like it was literally the first half of a movie, and then part 2 going to be released on March 29th, 2024. It's literally just the other half. They did this in the Infinity War Endgame style. Yeah. Like, seriously, like, which I'm not mad about, because like cliffhanger ending, it's hit or misses sometimes, right? But I thought it was great. Cliffhanger ending.
Very interesting. Which makes me wonder how long they've had this whole storyline planned out, because now people pulling up stuff from the first Spider-Man, Into the Spiderverse, that reflects onto this one, where the whole Prowler thing. At the end, they were saying in the first movie, when Miles got bit, his colors went from Prowler colors to Spider-Man colors, as if like that's.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. His fate changed because he wasn't supposed to be bit in the first place.
Oh,
so I'm like, was that always a thing, or was...
For sure. I mean, I'm sure that Phil Lord and Chris Miller have always, like, this has been...
What else have they done?
Really? Is that a genuine question?
Yeah, I don't know.
They did the Lego movie, bro. They're goated. Lord and Miller are goated, dude.
No wonder it's so good.
Yeah.
No one thought the Lego movie was gonna be good. And that shit was funny.
It was awesome.
That shit was great.
Yeah.
And that's another Chris Pratt movie.
Yeah, another Chris Pratt. I mean, they were also going to do a Star Wars. And Kathleen Kennedy is Kathleen Kennedy and axed it. Like, they were literally about to start filming. No. Lord and Miller did Rogue One? No. Oh my God. I have to
look it up. Look it up. Fact check. This fact check time.
They were going to do Solo. That's what it was.
Oh.
They did Solo. And then Kathleen KK'd up and fired them.
What?
Yeah, dude. Star Wars episode, we have much to talk about KK.
But that probably gave them room to do. Or did Solo come out before or after the first Spider-Man?
I think after. I'm pretty certain after Solo. Lord and Miller movies. I'm pretty certain after the first Spider-Man, 2014. Damn.
Then Solo came out, what, 2008? No, 2020?
Lord and Miller, Spider-Man. Spider-Man came out in 2018. Solo came out in 2018.
Oh, they came out at the same time. So, yeah, I mean, it probably gave them room to do this instead.
100%. Yeah, no, Lord and Miller are goats. Like, they're... Dude, like, look at this shit, dude. Like...
That's crazy. Yeah. I had no idea they did the Lego movie. But, what did we talk about before? We went into them.
I mean...
You were going to say something else.
I wanted to bring up, because you brought it up, the Spider-Man India...
Yeah.
Mon Bhutan looked awesome.
Oh, yeah, he was great.
He was great, but like also the art direction in the India world was like so sick, dude. Yeah. So sick.
Shout out the guy from Deadpool.
He did so good.
Yeah, the taxi driver from Deadpool.
Yeah.
But then your boy.
My boy?
Hobie.
We getting Hobie, bro. Hobie Brown, Spider-Punk. I have a figure that came in today. I'm very stoked to
You didn't bring it?
I did not bring it.
Damn.
I was running late and I did not.
Funko?
No, it's an actual figure.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's a fig.
Of him without the...
No, with the mask.
Okay.
But like, oh, dude, his art style was awesome.
Yeah.
Him taking off the mask. There's a theory that like he might be another universe like Miles, just because like she has like a relation. Like that's why she got close.
Look, I watched a movie where two of my people, N-words, fighting over one snow bunny. And I felt for Miles too, because you know when she was like, "Oh, Hobie," and he was like, "You be sleeping over." Yeah. And then Hobie came on. I was like, he definitely hit it. I'm like, Hobie definitely, but yeah, Hobie hit it.
Yeah. She was like, Hobie was like, "Are those my sneakers?" You know, like
he said she was wearing his sweaters, his sneakers, his whatever else. He hit it.
Yeah.
And she walking out his crib with his clothes on. Miles should have slapped him right in the middle just for principle. Miles should have killed his ass. Fuck the dot.
Yeah.
Or
the spot.
The dot. Fuck the spot. Miles should have redirected his attention and said, "You what?
Yeah.
You gonna have my girl wearing your sneakers?"
That's some anti-villain shit, bro.
Hell no.
Yeah. The fact that they made Hobie Spider-Punk like an anti-villain is so incredible.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how he is in the comics, right? Like a rebellious.
Yeah, very rebellious, yeah. But like very like he's just, he just like, hey, like, he dipped out when it started getting like too serious and like just kind of like.
But him picking up all the stuff was for the bracelet.
What do you mean?
They were saying if you go back and watch it, remember when he was taking stuff? And Miles was like, you're taking stuff from, and he was picking up stuff.
Oh, like he ripped something?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was for the bracelet.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
So he's strategic too.
He did.
You know?
Dude, you already know. I mean, he's going to be a big character. Dude, like, if people don't love Spider-Punk after this movie, I will say, a little hard to understand him.
Yeah. That was the other thing. They were saying a lot of people complained about the audio levels. They were saying the music and I thought the same thing when I watched it.
Bro, I was like, dude, is it just me or is like the mixing in our theater was bad?
No,
like,
I think it's just the movie. The sounds were way too loud for the audio.
Also muted in the beginning.
Yeah.
I literally was gonna turn to me. I was like, dude, like, is our theater like messed up right now? Because like the audio levels were weird.
Yeah.
Like I even like it was like really bad, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It was like really bad.
You couldn't understand what they were saying.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone's complaining about.
Cool. I thought it was crazy, but it got better. Like it got better because like it was like for me, it felt very muted, like just the tones and everything. And then it got better. I was like, okay, I can hear these motherfuckers now. But even like, yeah, Spider-Punk. I mean, granted, it was like a dialect. It was like a British thing. He used a lot of slang, but I was like, it's hard to hear and understand.
And he speaks low in general. So that whole scene where they all were fighting Spot when he first showed up, like it was like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
You don't be the old man in the theater. What did he say?
Yeah.
You can't hear.
Yeah.
People laughing at you and everything, but cameos. You got to.
Not many of the cameos. Let's talk about the Spot for a second.
Okay. Who played the Spot?
I think it's Ben Schwartz.
Was it?
I think it was Ben Schwartz. That's why I wanted to. So, what'd you think about the Spot?
We barely saw him really even get a opinion. I mean, he was funny.
But he was very menacing towards the end.
Oh, yeah, no, the art for the Spot was crazy.
Oh, excuse me, Jason Schwartzman. And that was Ben Schwartz. Jason Schwartzman.
He was in Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
I fuck with him.
Jason Schwartzman, very good. I mean, the whole thing, right? I mean, when it was first announced, like the Spot's gonna be the villain, it's like, oh, another niche character, but like super niche. The Spot, dude. And like, how the hell he's gonna be a bad guy? And like in the beginning, just him like robbing, it's like, I didn't rob. And like, oh, dude, the fact that they did like an MCU thing with like Mysterio about how he was like, a worker, like a scientist turned villain. And then like, I don't even remember, but I rewatched Into the Spider-Verse the day before. And I remember that scene, like they're like escaping Olivia Doc Ock. And then like they throw the bagel and then he's like,
Oh yeah.
And then they flash back.
Oh yeah.
He was that scientist that got hit with the bagel. And then like, so I just love that callback. It's so funny.
But they did achieve making him menacing at the end.
Dude, and his art style when he went turned like more black and like just the whole like, oh, that was so great. Supposedly like, oh no, it took like 3 years to animate Spider-Punk alone, but it took like 20.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It took like 20 people to do like just that Spot scene.
Word.
Dude, this movie's crazy.
No, because even with Spider-Punk, they were saying every part of him is a different style.
Yes.
Different frame rates, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Different frame rates. So,
but even different styles, but they would like switch. Yeah.
It's a crazy. They got that Amazing World of Gumball budget.
Yeah.
Amazing World of Gumball was crazy too. All those animation styles, but the Spot. Very interested. I honestly, I don't know how the next one is gonna end because we thought this one was gonna end, or we thought the next one was gonna end how this one actually ended. Mm-hmm. You thought it was gonna end up in the end.
So if you guys watched my little like Miles Morales announcement, live action announcement, I called. I was just like, oh, he's gonna be trapped in a universe and it'll be the MCU. But I even called out. I was like, because there's been rumors that there was going to be live action scenes in Across the Spider-Verse and then now Beyond the Spider-Verse. And I did call one. I was like, if I don't see a live action, a live action Tom, Andrew, Toby, or even Eddie Brock Venom, because he was part of the Sony, right? So, cameos, we got Mrs. Lim, I forgot her name, from the Asian lady, the Asian convenience store lady from from Venom. Spot popped in. I lost my mind. No, Tom Hardy, what the hell are you doing? You're not busy, bro. You could have made a cameo. Anyways, I'll take...
It would have been too much.
It would have been too much. But I'll take... I think it's Miss Lim from the Venom movie. And then we did end up seeing, not cameos, but scenes from Andrew's and Toby's about how they're talking about canon events and like people dying. Yeah, God damn it, Tom. But before we left to the theater, me and Idriys were just discussing ourselves, like who could we see?
I'm just a psychic. I'm a mental mastermind.
Idriys made the biggest call out, and it happened. You could explain.
Press that really quick.
Okay. So Idriys called one of the craziest cameos.
This is what I have called it, because I was like, we were walking out and it just hit me. I was like, it'd be funny, or I forgot exactly how I worded it, but basically I was like, if Donald was in it, but as like an alternative Miles, if they had him dressed as Miles.
Donald Glover.
The Donald Glover, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went and we saw Donald Glover as the Prowler in that shit.
Dude, as the MCU Prowler, bro.
Yeah.
So you know what that means? This is actually, you know what that means? There is a Miles in the MCU, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so they don't need to have that Miles jump into the MCU universe then, because there's already Miles.
Damn it.
Yeah, so,
You're so right.
He's just, so that probably means, even for my sake, like a live action Miles probably won't even look like animated Miles.
No.
It could look completely different.
Yeah. But, oh my God.
And it could also be fully black. They're not going to do that. But I'm just saying, it could be anything.
It could be anything. Dude, that was crazy, Idriys. I'm like top 10 like movie moments for us. Like literally, so like
we lost it.
The scene setup was like, they're going through like, oh, we have a Rhino, we have a Craven, and all of a sudden you just see childish Gambino locked up in a little cell, and he chirps a little bit.
Yeah, he's like, Miles walks up, he's like, hey, and he's like, hey. It's not polite to
stare. Yeah.
Hobie was like, I caught that one myself, and he was like, I slipped.
Wait, is that what he said?
Yeah. Hobie was like,
dude, see, we need to watch this movie again.
Yeah.
Hobie
was like, I caught that one myself, and then Donald goes, I slipped.
In that same breath?
No. It was back when they were walking off. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like Miles started walking off, and then Hobie said it, and then
that's crazy.
Off screen, you hear Donald go, I slipped.
Like, even it wasn't, because Don Glover has always advocated for him to be Miles, and the fact that even wasn't Miles, but he was a Prowler, which, from the MCU, that was still so awesome. So amazing.
I mean, I hope he's still, if somehow he breaks out, he's still Prowler in the MCU. Mm-hmm. Like, I really hope that's a thing. Mm-hmm. But it did seem like he brought Lando Calrissian to Prowler. Mm-hmm. And also, to my same point, Donald looks nothing like the animated Prowler.
Like,
animated Prowler looked like Frozone.
Yes. No, yeah, nothing. Well, it's a variation,
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
gotcha. I got
Miles probably is not gonna look like.
Yeah. Any more? I mean, like, any more cameos?
Do you know about the Lego?
The 14-year-old kid?
Yeah, the 14. That's crazy.
So there was a viral little like Lego, like, I didn't know who, but it was a 14-year-old kid that animated himself the trailer, the Across the Spiderverse trailer in Lego form, and they actually had him do all the animation in the Legoverse.
And this motherfucker's good. This motherfucker's using Blender to animate these Lego things. But like, ain't he a black kid?
Wow.
Yeah, he's a 14-year-old black kid that just be animating shit like it looked like a $200 million budget.
Yeah, and give him the Lego Spiderman
Lego
movie.
Yeah, this kid is crazy.
Yeah,
and the fact that they hired him, I just want to hear the meeting, the creative meeting. They're just like, so we're just thinking, Lego movie, and he's just, okay, I can do it. How long would it take you? A week. Okay, bye. I just want to see the Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
And then he gets a fucking $100,000 check. I hope they paid him. Oh,
for sure. The residuals on that shit is going crazy. I mean, so we have a Lego Spider-Man, but it's also a callback to Lord and Miller doing Lego movie, right? Mm-hmm. And then like even the fact that like they went, because in the Lego movies, like they do their own sound effects. Mm-hmm. You notice when like beep boop.
No.
Yeah, when like it went like, how they on the watch this is Spider-Man.
But he said it.
Yeah, he was like beep boop boop. Like it was like that was a callback to them because that's what they did. It's awesome.
If they don't, y'all need to give that kid a spot on the next Lego movie.
Yeah.
Definitely do something.
Yeah.
Because that kid deserves it. I don't know him. I don't know what he looks like. But I'm rooting for everyone black. And he's not even just a mindless rooting. This motherfucker's good.
Yeah. The fact that J.K. Simmons came back to do the voice for J. Jonah Jameson whenever like they did appear.
But then he looked like James Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
It varies, I guess.
It does vary. I mean, but like, you know, he's J.K. Simmons, he is J. Jonah, so they're gonna keep him like a constant.
J.K. Simmons, man.
Shout out J.K. Simmons. But I mean, dude, the cameos, the 800 fucking Spider-Man that were in this movie, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't even like my eyes hurt because me just trying to like pinpoint, you know. I mean, like, which ones? I mean, like, freaking Insomniac Spider-Man. They even gave him a blurb, you know, from the PS4 games. Spectacular Spider-Man from the animated series, you know. Spider-Man from the 3D MTV show. He was like there.
Which one was that?
This one. 3D Spider-Man show MTV. Like it was like a very bad show. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
no, I think he was, but it was another one. There was another Spider-Man, if you guys know what I'm talking about, that was like more, he was like in the background a bit. Him. I thought because in the trailer, one of the teaser trailer, the Japanese Spider-Man logo came up and I was waiting for him. He never made an appearance, so maybe they're saving him for the next one.
I do not know. Oh, we forgot. Issa Rae was really good.
Oh, as Jessica Drew. She was really good. Not a big role, but like very good.
Cool though. I just saw her, so I was like, let me. Dude, oh, and then old Peter.
Classic. I mean, dude, Miguel. I mean, there's a lot of discourse right now about like Miguel O'Hara and being like, people are like, oh, like these other Spider-Men wouldn't even let him do what he's doing, you know, like not go back and like try to save Miles' dad, because Miles' dad is dying. Because I just love, right when they said canon event, I was like, canon, like a canon, but I was like, oh no, they're like the meta-ness, like they're like a canon event, like this has to happen. I thought that was genius, you know, like.
You think Miles' dad is gonna die?
Well, I'm very curious how they're gonna wrap it up, right? Because it's just like, if he saves his dad, the universe is gonna be destroyed. So like, what is going to happen?
Unless they, you know, movie armor fucking figure it out. Because Miguel said they can, but it's just small chances of fixing.
Yes.
So they might just fix it.
Or Miles has to come to terms that his dad has to die.
Which, that's the movie I want to see.
Same.
I want to see Miles breaking down and having to come to that moment of letting his dad die. Yeah,
like you could try, but like it just has to happen.
Do you think after the third one that's it? Or do you think they're gonna make more?
I mean, they already talked about
I know
Spider-Gwen spinoff, but like in this, I don't know. Which is still into my belief of like, they're gonna bring him into live action. But like these animated movies made so much money. So I don't know. I would like, but how would they, this is like a multiverse saga, you know? Like, how much can you do? Like, besides of like the biggest thing where he just hops into live action.
Yeah, and they gonna give Miguel his own movie. They gonna give Gwen her own movie.
I hope they give Spider-Punk his own movie.
Probably.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to figure out. But yeah, and then Peter ain't getting his own movie.
Peter B. Parker?
Yeah. But I mean, so my dad went and saw it, and he was like, when they were all chasing him, why didn't he just go invisible?
True.
But then I try to be like, oh, well, you know, he had the plan of luring them away from, but then I was like, but then he turned invisible when he got back to the HQ and nobody was there except Spider-Bite, which Spider-Bite was just a little like robot, wasn't she in the comic, or was she a person in the comics?
In the comics, I think she was a person.
Okay.
Yeah. But that is a good point. Good point on Carl.
Yeah, and they're like all those Spider-Men and none of them could catch him.
Yeah.
None of them could catch him.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that makes you question if Miles is the best Spider-Man.
Sure,
But
true.
he was just flimsy, no plan, flimsy, running away.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them could catch him.
Yeah. I just saw him, and also Andy Samberg as Ben Reilly.
Oh,
It's kind of sad because like Ben Reilly, like his Spider-Man is one of my favorite. The Clone Saga and everything. They kind of use them as a joke.
mm-hmm.
You know, kind of like
Yeah,
a 90s.
annoying.
Yeah, annoying. Like, yeah. But I think that was awesome. I mean, towards the ending, right? I mean, so he's not trapped in a live action. We find out that, which I like, me and Idriys kind of had that realization around the same time, and just like, oh, he's not in his universe. He's in another universe. He's in the universe that the spider, we found out that this, you know, the spider was transported from another universe, the universe without a Spider-Man, and then comes out Mr. Riz himself, evil Miles Morales, as the Prowler, because he couldn't get bit in this universe. His dad died in this universe. You know, through circumstantial things, he became evil. He became a bad guy.
Evil Miles is saving Miles' dad.
Whoa, that's a crazy call out.
This is what's gonna happen.
Yes, he gets to save his dad. And then does it count if, you know, like, does it count if Spider-Man, it's like another?
No, it's still because that's the same thing with Miles and the other guy. I mean, it's gonna be a universal canon disruption, but they're gonna fix it somehow. But I do think Evil Miles is gonna save Miles' dad, just for this fact of probably he couldn't save his own dad and he wants to have that moment.
That's awesome. That's awesome. 100%. Like Andrew.
Yeah.
In No Way Home.
Exactly. It's just gonna be one of those redemption moments. And yeah, we don't even got to see the movie. That's how it's gonna end.
Dude, and like, oh my God, like 2 hours like flew by.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there's at one point I looked over at Idriys, I was just like, bro, are we like, because it felt like not dragging, but I was like, okay, like it's gonna end any second, knowing it's gonna end like on a cliffhanger. And like I was just like, bro, is it about to end? I was like on the edge of my seat. I'm like, it can't end now. It kept going. It kept going. I'm like, thank God. And
I'm looking at the time, like it's been 2 hours.
Yeah. And then like the music, the crescendo started picking up. And then like that's like, you knew when, like, you know, Gwen ranked up the team, you know, with the OG, with the first, it's Noir, Spider Pig, the robot girl, Amy, is it Amy or something like that?
But
and then boom.
And I'll end it on this, but I think this is my predictions. It's either going to be what I said, or Evil Miles is going to help Miles by like maybe sacrificing himself to Spot, to help Miles get his dad or whatever, or Evil Miles is going to make some sort of sacrifice. That's what's going to happen. Or Prowler, or the Prowler from that universe. Yeah. Help his brother. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that could be a good redemption for Prowler too, is to save Miles' dad.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Someone's gonna make, or it could be Evil Miles dead on mission, wants to kill Miles or whatever, and Prowler stops Evil Miles. His Prowler stops Evil Miles. There's so many ways, but I do think it's gonna end with some sort of thing like that.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe Evil Miles dies too. Like he sacrificing himself.
There's that too.
Something like that. My prediction is just, I'm sorry, it's not even sticking. Like, I'm just manifesting this. There is going to be a live action scene. Another one. It's either there's going to be a Tom cameo, or just for a second, we get to see animated Miles in some type of live action. It just has to be. Because by next year,
while fighting Spot, yeah.
You know, just something has to happen like that. But yeah, guys. Think that's going to sum up our little Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse review. Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out next year. Very stoked. Road to a Billy. Idriys for Miles.
Idriys for Miles. Kevin Feige, if you're listening. Amy Pascal, if you're listening.
Yes.
I can dance. But yeah, no, for real. Like, hit me up. I got a manager. I got representation. Check my IMDb. You know what I'm saying? And we can figure something out. Just call me.
We really appreciate you guys checking this out, especially how long this is. You guys stuck it to the end. Shout out Mikey Cruz, the boy. But yeah, once again, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. We'll see you guys soon. We appreciate you guys. Nerd Hour.